Welcome to Inner Pop, your daily dose of positivity, I hope. We're just hopping on here for a short little episode today, hopefully short, just to kind of take a break for the holiday season. Lots of traveling going on, lots of money being spent. Yeah. But just hopping on here for a quick, easy little episode. Not a whole lot of structure to this one, not a whole lot of big ideas, but just for some fun conversation, some fun chats.
Yes. Hopefully fun. We'll find out. I You never know where it's gonna take us.
Hopefully somewhat positive. It's our whole brand.
There's there's gotta be some negativity for the
That's
positivity
true.
to even,
Yeah,
you
one
know?
cannot
Yeah.
exist without the other.
Oh, very philosophical of you today, Isa.
Yin and yang, as we say.
Is
Speaking of
indeed.
philosophical, I have an actual philosophical esque topic from our lovely boy, our lovely man, Jackson Wang.
Okay.
Jackson
I'm
Wang, for those of you who don't know, okay, which you should. Shame on you.
learn now.
Learn. You shall be learned. It's okay. It's okay if you
You
don't
sh-
know. It's all right. It's all right.
you
I
shall be
teach you.
learnt today.
I'll teach you. He's a K-pop idol.
Hmm.
He's actually from the group GOT7. If you've ever listened to GOT7, you've
I
listened
thought
to
you were
Mr.
gonna say
Wang.
from China.
Um,
Sorry.
Oops.
He's Jackson Wang from China, and I thought it was gonna flow. I thought it was gonna. uh,
Dang. Crazy. Missed opportunities here.
it's fine. He'll
Um,
forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please forgive me for my transgressions,
For I have sinned.
for I have sinned.
Okay. Catholicism breakover.
But no, I actually found this scrolling randomly on, so well, I guess it wasn't super random. My what's it called?
Oh, the algorithm is
Algorithm, that's the word. Thank you.
it's full of the playing
It is. It's
along.
it's full of him. Because I adore him and I follow everything he does. So he pops up
That sounded a
quite
little.
frequently.
Maybe we. Maybe not everything. Although I
I
guess
see
that
him when he's sleeping. I know when he's awake. Just to keep in the holiday spirit.
it is. It is in keeping with the holiday. I've never seen you and Santa in the same place
Hey,
at
that's
the
all I'm
same time.
saying. Ho ho ho,
That's
am I
all I
right,
know.
fellas? But okay, so I don't know everything that he does, right? I follow him, and because I follow him,
Hmm.
I get a lot of little like random clips from like other people that are heavily obsessed with him and probably have seen him sleep at some point.
Sure. As
Sure,
look, the best
sure.
information comes from the sasang. Just, they know everything going on. Now,
Everything.
it's unreliable narrators, so you have to sort through what it is. But, but,
But
but they have the information.
they do. They're the key holders to all of the special Wong info.
That's right, that's right. And now we bring said Wong info to you, our
Yes.
listeners, because,
Spread it to the people.
well, you
Everyone
might
should
not.
know.
I don't think he
Spread
approves
that
of
Wong
this
fever
message. Sp- Spread the Wong is
with
crazy.
this sick info. Bars.
It's turning into a rap. Barb. I'm done.
I'll write one. I'll write one just for him.
We'll put it on TikTok, guys. Stay tuned for Issa's Wong rap. We'll make it the intro to Wong's World, and it'll be the theme song.
I have to make some background beats to it too. Don't worry, I got you guys.
We'll do like intermediate Wong's World, tiny mini episodes, and just play the intro every time.
Oh, I'm actually looking forward to that.
So sick of us. All right, sorry. You found...
so sick of Jackson Wang.
Well, that too, but I don't think that's possible. They'll definitely get sick of us first. It's okay.
No, that's fair. But yes, I did. I found I happened to see this the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that is like actually so sweet." Because so he said this actually at a concert, and I have the clip, and so I'm gonna share it for you to see.
All right.
Share this screen for you to see this lovely clip.
A solo concert, or was this a Got 7?
It was a solo.
Solo. Got you.
God, we're
Are
cutting
there
that out.
7 of them? Are they like hitting the nail on the head with this one? Is that that? Because guys, like a K-pop group, their name is like weirdly deep to the point that sometimes I'm like, that's a little bit of a stretch. But they like, that's a long walk for a short drink of water type stuff with their names. But that felt very straightforward if there are 7 of them.
There are indeed 7 of them.
That felt very, that's some shit I would do. There's 3 of us, got 3.
Got 3. Hey, we're got 2. This is our debut, guys.
This is our debut. Sorry, it sucks. All right. We have a clip. I'm sorry. I'll corral my nonsense.
That's okay. Oh. I did. I did some weird shit.
That's a great vocal stem.
I got a few. And we're in my pockets.
Some weird shit is so good. Catch me doing that at work just on a daily basis. It's my new mantra. Guys,
okay.
What's happening right now is Issa knows how to use technology, but only sometimes. So we're getting the clip there, I promise.
Don't flame me like that.
Hey, at least
Crazy.
You know how to sometimes. I never know. I exist on a hope and a prayer, and
I went to
usually
college
not
for
the
computer
prayer because I
programming.
don't want to go up in flames.
Fair. But okay, yes, I got the clip up. Clip up. Time for clip. Ready?
Okay.
You know what? Since I have this opportunity, I want to tell you guys, good and the bad in life, it's all meant to happen. And what has been done can't be undone, you know? And a lot of times we always want to chase for the good, but it's okay to not be okay a lot of times. You get me? So I hope you can feel that. And whatever it is, you know, good and the bad that happened in your life, it made who you are today. And for me, it made me who I am today too, as well.
Yep, that's the clip.
That was sweet.
It's so sweet.
That was very sweet. I'm a little offended. He was like, I'm not that young, but I feel like we're roughly the same age, are we not?
Oh, let me see how old he is. I think he might be a tiny bit older than us.
I really hope so. But I don't feel like he's that far off. I feel like
he's 31.
Yeah,
he's not that older.
Far.
He's not that
He's like
much
3
older.
years older than us.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyways, that was really sweet though. That was a good, like, I don't want to say that it would necessarily be lost on the younger fans, but just because they don't necessarily, for the most part, right? Because everyone, not everyone, but a lot of kids have trauma.
Right.
But definitely the older you are and the more background you have and the more life you've lived, and or just in general, if you are younger and you've had more bad, it definitely hits different.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll say, and the last thing I'm gonna do is trauma dump on a podcast. Um, but
Right?
I'd say like if I saw this when I was in like middle school age,
Hmm.
it would have that would have hit real
Yeah.
hard, and I
Yeah, yeah.
probably would have just fallen on the ground and cried. Um,
I
but a
mean,
lot of kids, I mean, you know, it just depends. People go
it does.
through different things at different
Oh,
points
for
in life, and
sure. I've met children who've been through more in their, 8 years of life than most people have in their 20s. So
right.
it really just depends. And so that's why, not a matter of it being lost on, because obviously when you're that age, you take in a lot of what an artist is saying to you. And I don't necessarily just mean, like if you go to someone's concert and you hear that, just on any platform or whatever. And I think that's where it gets like really tricky,
Hmm.
because like I don't know if you recall this or if you ever knew it, but like when Mary Kate and Ashley had kind of said at one point that they didn't want to be role models, that wasn't what they
Yeah.
were for, and they didn't want that responsibility years and years
No, I
ago.
remember that.
And
Yeah.
people were like mad about it, like, oh, you have to do this and be this and you're this respect, but like
It's like, no,
that didn't owe anybody anything, no.
no.
But
And especially considering.
simultaneously,
Hmm.
just when you're in that space, people hear what you say regardless of whether or not you're doing it. That's my point.
They
So
do.
it was sweet that
Absolutely.
he used that platform to do such a thing when he did not have to.
I agree. I agree. That was really, it was really big of him, I'll
Hmm.
say. And it shows an amount of like, not to say Mary Kate and Ashley don't have like empathy and everything. You know,
No,
they were
no.
child stars forced into
Hmm.
all this crap. But it shows like an amount of empathy, or like the amount of empathy that I feel like he has for people in general, you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
to be
because.
able to spread a message like that and to be able
Hmm.
to like, it's just to have the thought to do
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, and to not necessarily to just have the thought to do it, but to frame it in a way that was not about him first.
Yes.
That's the part that caught me. And I know you guys are probably like, well, that's not really that big of a deal. He was talking to the fans, of course. It's a big deal because if you've ever spent any amount of time with a narcissist or haven't ever been gaslit or anything like that, you know how easy it is for that to be overlooked.
Hmm.
And obviously, I'm not saying Jackson Wang is a narcissist, but I'm
I
not
mean, hell, we
saying
don't know.
I
Shit
mean,
could have
I
been
don't know that.
scripted.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not saying he is or is not. I don't know that man. But I am not the sausaying in his window watching him sleep. That's not me. I don't know him like that. But for
Yet.
him to have phrased it like that was a that's the part that would have gotten me as a kid in middle school. I mean, just point blank. That's what would have done me in.
Definitely.
And
And
now as an old person.
I feel like the phrase "it's okay not to be okay" because I
Mm-hmm.
know it had like a big I feel like it had like this really big moment in the spotlight where like
Mm-hmm.
everybody and their mama was like,
Yep.
"It's okay not to be okay." I think even like Demi Lovato made a song That was, it's okay not to be okay. Um, and so I feel like, and you know how when phrases get used a lot, they start to lose their meaning for a lot of people, or they like, they get less, they're
You're
less potent.
desensitized.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
desensitized.
Yeah.
But I feel like the surrounding messaging, and the way that he phrased everything else around it, I feel like it made it more potent in that moment. And I feel like it's something that genuinely, I feel like even still, like, because mental health awareness is not still quite, in my opinion, where it needs to be. I feel like a lot of people need a lot more help than they realize, and that's not a bad thing. And I
Yeah.
feel like people need to lighten up on themselves more still, take their mental health seriously, and also, like,
Get your
you're not going to
therapy.
be able to do everything all the time. And
Yep.
that there's nothing wrong with that. You're not a god. You weren't made
Right.
to do everything all at one time.
Right. Well, and
And
I'm not necessarily the most religious person, as you know, but that's sort of
me
the
either, but
entire point of the religions, plural, is that you're not supposed to bear all of that burden and that you do put it to your God or whoever, whatever, to help you carry those things.
that's true.
But
Yeah, that's fair.
but it's a good point though, because just it's okay to not be okay. Like, yeah, that phrase was everywhere. Like, I remember that being a thing, and so it's a good point because it wasn't necessarily what he said, it was how he said it and how it was phrased and how it was presented that did give it more of that backing, especially given I don't think a lot of people of both of the young and old varieties are told that enough. That you can have that feeling, whatever that feeling it is, have that grief, live in that anger, in that hurt, in that whatever it is, and that's okay because your feelings are valid, even if you're like, oh, you get caught in that like comparison trap. Oh, well, it's stupid that I'm upset because it's not this or it's not that. Well, yeah, but are you upset? Okay, that's fine. You can be.
It's like
Now,
everything you're
there's some
feeling is still
caveats to
valid.
that. Yeah, there's some caveats to
Oh, for
that.
sure.
But, but correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know as much about this man as you do, and what I do know is very limited. But I feel like I had seen or heard or something, I don't know, a couple years back regarding people being worried just about his general mental state. Or drinking or something. I don't know what it was. I, for the life of me, can't remember.
I remember something about his mental state. I honestly, I don't think I ever saw the exact details.
I don't I don't
So that's
know.
something I'd have to go look up.
Yeah. Well, point to that being though that, and I don't know if he ever confirmed anything, and of course he doesn't have to. He doesn't owe anybody anything. But or at least not in that context. But it's more, I don't want to say interesting because that's a terrible turn of phrase, but it's just more, maybe indicative is a better word. It's just more indicative of him having, gone through his own rough patches or whatever, as we all do, and
Right.
figuring his things out,
Yeah.
and that it's okay to feel these ways, and that it's okay to get help, and you can come through or whatever. I don't know. There's a lot to unpack there, probably, and maybe there's also nothing to unpack
Right.
there. Maybe he was just saying it to
It
say
was
it. I don't know him,
it was
but
depression and anxiety.
right, right,
Yeah. And I mean, frankly, I feel like a lot of K-pop idols go through that too.
yeah,
But you got to be able to take care of yourself before you can take care of others or get done what you need to get done. Because if you don't take care of yourself, right, you're just going to get burnt out. You're just going to get tired. You're going to spiral. I mean, you keep going like that for long enough where you're not getting any of the self-care that you need or care in general that you need. Eventually, you're not going to be able to keep going. It's like steam in an engine. There's no steam, engine can't run, can it? So
Yeah, it's really like parents, oh, well, I don't have time to worry about myself because I have this to do and that to do and whatever. And that's all well and good. Trust me, I understand. But at the end of the day, if you're not working, none of those other things are going to get done. And they are certainly not going to get done the way you want them to get done with the amount of, care or love or compassion that you want them to be done with. So there is for
exactly.
sure a fine line and balance there to taking care of yourself and then being able to worry about all of the other things. We had a
Definitely,
weirdly
definitely.
philosophical day.
It is very philosophical. Maybe we need to get away from philosophical. I'm starting to get sad.
I'm getting a
I'm
little,
starting to need a self-care day.
I'm feeling the depression now. Oh,
Oh, no.
no. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. But that's really sweet, especially for an idol who's had their stuff kind of public like that people can say, oh yeah, I saw he was going through that. Like, it's good for him to in turn be thinking about, or good of him to in turn be thinking about everybody else.
Right,
It was sweet.
right.
Which, case in point, guys, if you don't know Jackson Wang, here's reason number one to go check him out.
Yeah, he's a
I
sweetie.
will be learning things about him along with you guys as we go. I'm sure we will be doing more of these. We'll have our intro segment for you next time. catch us launching our music career. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited to learn more outside of the memes, which are fantastic, by the way.
Absolutely. And of course, I'll bring the memes. I'll also bring the
Of
info.
course.
I'll bring
Yes.
the info bringing memes as well.
We're gonna have a little bit of
Because those
everything. It'll be
exist.
a mix and match.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. I think it'll be so much fun. Because especially with, well, I mean, and obviously this is our whole point, but especially with a lot of things going on lately, it's just nice to have some positivity.
Yeah. And it's especially nice to see sometimes you just see one person and I feel like this is a really I feel like this is a human thing. I hope so. Otherwise, maybe I'm just crazy. But if I see somebody who like makes me laugh to a point or I see them as such a positive figure, I will kind of cling to them a little bit. Not like in a crazy way, but I'm like every time they post something, I'm like, hey, yeah, you're cool. And that's
Yeah.
Jackson's kind of my person for that.
Aww.
He's my positivity. He's my
I
little cup of
love that.
positivity.
That's your little sunshine for the day.
Exactly.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that. I get that though. I feel like a lot of people have their little bit of like, oh, there's my sunshine today. Like, you just kind of stop and smile and then go on about your business and you feel a little bit better.
Yeah. It's fun to have that thing. And of course, my little positivity cup, it rotates. Sometimes it's
Sure.
a different cup. Sometimes it's a mug. Sometimes it's a bowl. Sometimes it's a fork.
Right. We
Just
go through
depends
all
on who
of
I
these
see that
impulse.
day.
For sure. I totally get that. Same. Which is good though. I'm glad I got that little bit of positivity today because I've not had a positive day.
Oh no.
Because they're not all positive days, guys. They're just
No.
not. They're just not.
No. It doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't. But that's okay, because, even in
Can't
all
have
of
good days
that,
without the bad.
exactly, and even in that bad, there are always little rays breaking through, so it's fine. That was my little ray of the sunshine today, and I appreciated it very much.
You're
Thank you,
welcome. Your little
Jackson.
spoonful of Wang.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackson.
Uh, a spoonful of Jackson helps the medicine. Sorry, I'm
The
done.
medicine go down. Nah, sing it with the full chest. It's true.
In the most delightful way. I feel like that's a good place to end it now. I can't look at myself anymore. Let me also then explain to you what my shower thought for today was.
Oh no.
My scrubbing thought of the day was. I had to scrub
You're scrubbing
this
bubbles.
from my mind. Yes, this is my scrubbing bubbles. This was my magic eraser moment.
Maybe that should be the segment instead.
Should be the magic eraser moment where I'm just trying to, like, I want to scrub it off my brain. Kind of catchy.
That's a more
Although,
fun segment, I think.
I think it is too. We might have to check the legality of calling it the magic eraser moment.
The scrubby bubble.
Scrubby bubble.
Witchcraft
What do they
disappeario.
call it?
I don't know.
Malamine? Malamine? No, not malamine. Melamine.
Alaskan Malamute.
No. Melamine sponge is essentially what those things are, the white sponges. So you can, like, they sell them brand name, hella expensive, but you can just, like, Google off, the Amazon if you guys are not opposed to Amazon, or somewhere else if you are opposed to the Amazon. Do what you do. Some of us are poor. And you can just search, like, the melamine sponges, and they're, like, generic, and they're way cheaper, and you can get a ton of them.
Well,
Sorry.
damn. That's my
Tidbit.
tip for today.
Yeah, tidbit for the day.
Tippet tips. Tiddly tips.
Tiddly tidbit.
Tiddly tidbits.
That was
Listen, I had to go
tidbit.
somewhere. I need you to just take it home. Take it home for me.
We're struggling. Anyways, so my melamine moment. Nope, that's terrible too. My
Oh, but
my-
it's so
what was
good.
it?
No, keep it.
My melamine moment. Melamine? I'm gonna have to Google how to pronounce that correctly. I don't know how many people knew about or were following the Hmart. What's it called? I think it's Hmart Gate, which probably there's a reason for that. I don't know. I'm only partially following it. But what I think has occurred with the beef, which was nonsense from the start because they took everything that girl said out of context and just, as people do on the internet,
Right.
jumped down her throat, and then the conversation almost immediately became something that it was never about, and her original point was, like, never talked about. But that's a whole different subject for another day. Maybe not. But it then shifted, like I said, into that other topic, and during that, like, briefest of moments, I feel like, where it was about this other topic, which was essentially where the white people were upset, oh, we're not allowed an Hmart, you don't want us in Hmart now, or something, I don't know. Then became people saying, oh, well, like, this has made its way to Black Talk, and I am, like, watching the tea go down with approval about keeping the white people out, and so then it, like, kept going, right? And that has nothing to do with anything except to say it was Black people in support of some of the things that creators were talking about, right? And We love that. We love support. My issue with it came in when I saw a couple of creators on my feed, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit because it was East Asian creators specifically talking about African American issues and context and things, sort of in relation to Hmart, but not really at all.
Mm.
And it rubbed me the wrong way because it kind of felt like, and I'm obviously not a part of this, and so I have no feelings and I keep them all to myself. But there was just something about it that like rubbed me the wrong way. But I was like, I'm gonna mind my business. You know me. I mind my mostly white business, and as more people should, because y'all just need to shut up and listen and hear the things they're being said, right? So I just been sitting and
Right.
listening and watching when things pop up here and there. And what has occurred, those creators that kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, or that I just thought it was weird, there was something just slightly off about it to me, is now come out that they were like sending messages back and forth and like planning things and trying to like control this narrative and trying to use these things to get and like these topics to get likes and views for themselves and get this momentum. And I was like, oh, that's
That's why.
weird. That's okay. That
explains it.
explains it. So I'm like, we really had all of this support coming in over something that was, again, mind you, never the topic in the first place, because
Right.
white people got mad, and it became a whole different thing. As far as the best of my knowledge goes, right? I don't know. I'm not deep in it. Take everything said with a grain of salt, because,
Right.
right, this is coming like from somebody, from somebody, from somebody, from somebody who heard, right? So
Somebody's
but I was
cousin
like,
and their
right,
cousin's
right,
best
right.
friend.
And I was just like, ooh, that's weird. Cause why do we have to do all that? Like, why are we like in the same vein that you're trying to, I don't know, make it seem like you're helping this group of people by bringing light to these topics, but you're really literally just trying to get yourself views and like do these things to hurt other creators within your
Right.
like I don't if the whole thing was very weird to me. It just like I walked away feeling like I needed a shower. I was like, that's gross on so many levels.
Because, like, why can't y'all just be normal? Why can't y'all just make content
Yeah.
you enjoy making like the rest of us and stop trying to, like, and make racial issues into. So you're only hurting the whole situation. You know what I mean?
Everyone involved. And it felt like a double blow because at the end of the day, like something that had nothing to do with specifically African Americans, because I think the context was in America, had not a thing
Right.
to do with them, they still somehow ended up getting hurt. And that's
Always in the crossfire.
oh like I'm like why like y'all were just minding your own business and still caught astray. Why always it's ridiculous.
It's like it
But
doesn't, and that's the ugliness of social media and like clout chasing and all that. Like it brings out such nasty behavior. People have always wanted human beings will always do anything as long as it'll get them attention and or power. That is like human beings' favorite topics. Not all people, obviously, but it's one of those like human
enough.
behaviors that you see exhibited in so many different ways. And it's like
Yeah.
you could just make something that you enjoy for others to appreciate. You could do that. You
Right.
could just do that.
Right. You could just be a Jackson Wang in the world. You could
You
just
could.
be that positivity for somebody on and about your day. You could. But we've done this instead. For what purpose? For
Instead,
why?
you choose to shit on everybody's parade. Not even parade.
Everybody's
You choose to shit on everyone else's shit pile
that
simultaneously.
part. Yeah. Like it wasn't like why did we just make it worse? Just why are we making it worse? And at the same time, then there's like it like now suddenly there's beef with everybody, and it's like I'm just tired from not trying to keep up with it, because I'm not trying to keep up with it, but every time something else pops up on my feed, I'm like, more,
Like,
more,
oh, we're still
like
going?
like it's been,
For
I'm not
real?
entirely sure how many weeks it's been because I haven't been keeping up with it, but I'm like this, I'm scrolling and I'm having a great time, and then I'm like, new, there's something, what? And I have no idea what's happened because I haven't seen anything in a week, and so now I'm extra lost. I'm like, okay, got it. We're still just trying to keep the what flow of views. I don't know. I don't like it.
Because it's just nasty. It's nasty to use other people's like suffering or frustration to try and like boost yourself up. At that point, it's like what the fuck are you doing? It's like you don't care about anybody at all. Like there's no way you care about other people.
No. Well, I think it felt extra icky to me because it's kind of not coming on the tail end, because obviously it's been a while since these things kind of were happening, but they're still being talked about, obviously, with like the all day project winning and stuff.
Right.
But it was coming on the tail, not the tail, again, not the tail end, but sort of the tail end of this sort of like ongoing sequence of like one thing after another in specifically the K-pop industry, just because this is what's on my mind right now, of a lot of really negative things happening towards like African American culture specifically, and the hip hop culture and all of these things, right? And I know you know more about that and what's going on. And so it was like coming after
Right.
that, and there was this like sort of brief window where I think they felt like, oh, here's some support and here's like a level we can agree on, and like there's, oh, we kind of understand, or I don't know exactly like what's the sentiment is or whatever, just for it to then have been like the whole time just this use, and it was like, it just felt extra ick. I don't know.
It's like the what were they? Like the chicken pox blankets?
Yes. Yes.
That's what it feels
Yes.
like.
No,
For
because
anyone who
it's
doesn't understand that it's a serious topic, but it's just it's I'll say it real quick. So it's a piece of American history where when the colonizers came over, the Native Americans who were here, their immune systems weren't they weren't capable of fighting off a lot of European diseases because they didn't have them, you know? It was all new, right? Kind of like COVID, how it wiped out so many people all over the world because it was new that happens. But specifically, there's a thing where colonizers literally took blankets from sick people, rub all that sickness all over them, and then gave it to Native Americans to get them sick so they would die.
yes, spreading the things on purpose as a way to, because it's, I recall at the time they were losing their, colonizing edge, I guess. And so this was their like tactic to be
Yeah.
able to get, the one up on them.
It's essentially biological warfare.
Correct.
Was
Is
what,
exactly
what
that
it
is
was.
exactly what it was. And I could go on about that forever and ever, just all of the things that were done to
Yeah, that's a
indigenous
whole
and
other,
still
that's
are
a gigantic
still
can of
are
beans.
because
Still are.
they
Still
are
are.
without a doubt one of the groups of people that still get bare minimum coverage, and there's so many things still going on, but that's the whole thing. I go on about that forever because I will like never forgive as a kid seeing the photo of my, and obviously it's several greats because I am the mostly white now, but it doesn't change the fact that at one point ancestors were not all white of mine. So I'll never forget seeing the photo in my grandparents' house of, their mom and dad or whoever, and it being the very white man and the very indigenous woman, but she's fully dressed in, you know, the European clothes. And she's got her braids in, but it's just simple braids, right? Like just braids, and there's
Right.
nothing. Yeah, and just as a kid being shown that and told that, and knowing that we can't trace that or find anything about them in their life beforehand because the names are wiped clean, everything's changed, you're not from that anymore, you're not that anymore. And it just like
Right.
filled me with such a fury because no, I'm not. But that doesn't matter because that was still somebody in my family whose story you've erased entirely and we can't get that back. And that's just a story. That's at least someone who was alive.
Right. Like
But
erasing all of her heritage and
all of it.
everything.
And I don't know if the man she married had anything to do with that. Maybe there was an agreement. I don't know. But again, there's no story. I have no idea what happened. He could have been just awful. I don't
Could
know.
have been.
I don't know.
Never know. Damn.
But anyways, that was a whole side tangent. But just
Whole
to
side
have said,
tangent.
just to have said though
But yeah.
that like things are still going on, but they come in different. They come in different fonts because we live in a different time. But that doesn't mean there aren't things that obviously they're not comparable to, but they can still
No.
leave that same bad taste in your mouth.
Right. It's a similar like tactic, not necessarily, not nearly to the same degree and not nearly to the same ends, means to an end type thing, but the same tactic of giving somebody under the guise of it being a good thing while it's secretly stabbing them in the back.
Yes, and
Because human
acting
beings love
like
that.
they do. They really do.
They
love it.
do.
They
They're
love
like, I'm playing
some
3D chess over
betrayal.
here. And I'm like, no, you're just an asshole.
Just an asshole.
Like,
No, you just suck. That's all it is to it. You just suck. And I don't know. I don't understand it. But there are a lot of things in the world that I don't understand, so I just live in it and do what I can.
right. Right.
Because at the at the end of the day, like it's just what's a good word for it? I don't even know if there's a good word to explain how much of an ick that it just left me feeling. And obviously, it's not. This is not like my culture to be offended over, so it's not that. It's just a matter of like, oh, ick. That's why. Why are we doing that? And then acting like we're doing a favor somehow by bringing
Right.
attention. Like it just left an ick. And maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm
No.
crazy. I definitely saw some creators talking about it, so I felt like okay, at least it wasn't like I wasn't just being crazy, but I did feel I was like, well, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just like reading too much into things. This is not my business. I don't know.
Nah, because listen, people will tell you who they are. Okay, people will tell you who they are. All right, they done told on themselves. They chatted, and now you know. It's about as simple as that. I just really wish, because my only thing, right? I've been listening to K-pop since I was
We're old. Don't throw.
12
Yeah. Yeah.
ish. I don't know.
Maybe a little,
It's been a
give
while.
or take a little.
It's been a while.
It's been a solid more than a decade.
Yes, solid more than a decade. And the only thing I have with it, because it's not, because over time and throughout the years, I've seen so many idols in particular who have given Black people, their specifically African American people, specifically given us our credit where credit is due, right? because a lot of the music that they, down to the fashion that they wear, to the music that they sing, the rap that they rap, and everything, the dances that they do, pretty much a solid 90% of that comes straight from African American culture. And even a lot of the people who write some of the songs and produce some of the songs that you hear are also African American people. And a lot of the idols themselves, I've seen many that actually give African American their flowers and are like, oh, we're really inspired by like this particular African American person. And it's really cool. The industry top execs as a whole, that they're the ones that need to acknowledge, because and it leads, they almost foster an environment that leads to having a lot of K-pop fans that like to suspend disbelief that it is Black culture. And that's where it's like, but I can like one for one play like this AT song and then play this song over here by like, I'll say like, maybe we'll do like Usher, right? And there will be so many similarities.
So many.
Not like song by song, but in terms of like, you hear this is from the same genre.
Yeah.
This is the exact same genre. There's so many similar things going on here, to the way that they're singing it, to everything in the backing track, the dances that they're doing. It's like you can see, yes, this is the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just being done by different people. Just two different people.
No, without a doubt. And like you said, like there is without a doubt a good, handful of artists who are upfront about that. And there are also a good handful of artists who learn from their mistakes and take the criticism or feedback or whatever you want to call it, and they understand what's occurred and how to do it differently and apply that moving forward, and are really good about that. Whether, whatever the reason was that they didn't know in the first place, whatever. But there's a lot of that as well. But not near enough for you to be able to say, like, to not in general say that the industry as a whole is a problem with that. Because the industry as a whole is still a problem with it. Artists.
Yes.
On a more individual level, totally different thing. But the industry as a whole, so many issues with it. And so it's really interesting. And I know we talk about K-pop a lot, but guys, that's just because that's where a lot of our overlap is with our international stuff. Because I know you said, I don't know a lot about it, but I know you'd said at one point with the Japanese artists, there is less of that viewpoint in the industry right now.
No, I've seen a lot more I've seen a lot more Japanese people throwing out flowers to Black people, and Black people going over to Japan even and being treated almost like superstars walking down the street. I've seen that happening a lot, and I've seen like even hair studios that, like, specifically they're for braiding hair, and there's a lot of African American hairstyles, and they have the pictures up on the walls are like the exact same ones that you would see in African American salons here.
Oh, right.
Like specifically Black people and everything.
Right.
Like all the technique, everything that they do. And it's something that I absolutely love, the sharing of cultures. It is what drives me as a human being. Okay. I can't get enough of, oh, people on this part of the world came up with this thing because of where they live. Oh, that's so sick. Here's what we did. Oh, cool. Let's compare, contrast. I'll try your thing. You try my thing. Wow, this is so cool. I love that. I love sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing of cultures is so incredibly important too, because it brings us together closer as people, right? We can understand each other more, empathize with each other more. And it's, but there is a fine line between
Yes.
appreciation, cultural appreciation, and appropriation. And sometimes there's a lot of stuff happening in the K-pop industry, always has been, that dances on that line way too much.
For sure.
But I have seen, and I'm sure there's plenty of racist Japanese. There's racist people everywhere. Okay,
Everywhere. Everywhere. All
everywhere you
kinds.
go.
Races
It doesn't
for a
matter what
variety
race
of-
you are. There's somebody in the world that hates you for the way you were
Yes.
born. That's people for you. Okay,
That is
but
an
I have
unfortunate
seen
fact.
a lot of appreciation for African American culture come out of Japan. I have seen a lot of it.
That's good. I mean,
I just hope the K-pop industry as a whole takes notes, because they need to. They do.
I hope so. I mean, because you're right, sharing is caring, but it definitely comes with the footnote of it's about the intention behind giving it and the intention behind receiving it. Because obviously you can have bad intentions in the giving, for example, the smallpox blanket, and you can
Right.
have bad intentions with the receiving, like with the clothing or the hairstyles or the music and XYZ, whatever, the list goes on and on.
Right.
So
Like, I'm gonna use your culture to further my career, but
That
fuck
part.
you.
that part, I'm gonna bring up your plight as if I am doing you good by shedding light on it, but actually, let's just keep this beef going and keep us relevant so we can get the views.
Exactly. But actually,
Right.
nanny nanny boo boo.
But for real, for real, for real. And that's one of the things that I'm really excited moving forward with this is hopefully as time goes on and we can get more recommendations for things, or we can just sort of fall our way into, because I don't know about you, but I trip my way into new things all the time. But as we
Yes.
do that, my hope is to be able to find a lot more great examples. And I know this was a bit more of a negative mood, but sometimes you gotta have the serious conversations, guys, because it also leads you to a lot of the really positive things. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see a lot more of that, because you're right, there is bad everywhere. But within that, there's also a lot of good things. So I'm excited to see whatever we can find.
A beacon of light in
I
the
want-
darkness.
Where's our Jackson Wang ray of sunshine?
There he is. Put him on the screen.
Just put his face with a little ray of sunshine around it.
Little rays of sunshine come out the back like a
Yes.
Jesus portrait.
This guy's halo of light behind him. That might be a little too much. I don't know that man like that.
Yeah, I don't know him like that.
I'm
Listen,
sure you're lovely,
That's-
Jackson. I don't know you like
Yes.
that.
that's another important lesson, real quick, guys. Every famous person, you don't know them, okay? You don't know them.
You don't
You might
know
feel like
them.
you do, but you don't. Okay.
You don't. You don't
Okay.
know them unless
Unless you do.
honestly, unless you do. But my footnote to that is, even if you know someone, you don't always know someone. So just
This is true.
keep that in the back of your mind, because I've known people and not known people for whatever reason. Sometimes you have the rose-colored
Right.
glasses on. Sometimes you ignore the red flag. Sometimes you're just young and stupid. There are a lot of caveats to that.
Yes. That's
So
like
so-
Ink has a lot of secrets. She
I have
has
so
a
many
closet
secrets.
that anytime I go visit her, she won't let me open. It's padlocked.
You can't. As a matter of fact, I have things buried in front of it. You can't even see the closet. That's how deep we keep those buried down. We keep.
It's my secret
Yeah.
door.
That's my secret
It's
door.
not the laundry I need to get done. No,
No,
I'm
it's
just
not
hiding
the
my
laundry.
secret door.
No. It's not. It's not the dirty, literal dirty clothes I'm hiding. It's just.
It's my dirty secrets.
It's not like I'm recording this podcast next to my dirty laundry or anything.
Oh my god.
I am actually not this time.
Oh my god, I actually am.
It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes.
I have
But
responsibilities.
same. I'm ignoring them right now.
It must
That's
be
how I
done.
cope. This is the duality between me and Issa, guys. Issa gets things done. I don't.
But wait, I'm sitting beside the dirty laundry.
The that is the
We
irony.
flipped this week.
We did flip this week. The only thing I have successfully accomplished is kidnapping you into being my friend. This is all. This is all I've done. But no, you're right though. That's a good note to end it on. Even if you know these people, guys, you don't know these people. Even if you see something on social media, you see some beef going on, you see there's something happening, you see comments being made, you don't know. People edit things.
Yeah.
There's always something going on. There's always beef behind the beef. There's motives going on. You don't know what somebody's intentions are in sharing and what the intentions to receiving are. You don't know. So just not to say
everything
don't
with a
trust
grain of
people.
salt.
That part. Not to say don't trust, but just, be aware.
Be cautious. Yes.
Don't be the saucing in Jackson Wang's window, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let that man sleep in peace.
No, hold on now.
Go get your life together. Go to therapy.
Frankly, how about you go get some sleep instead, you fucking freak?
No! Positivities.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you fantastic fucking freak.
Take your freaky tiddly bits on away from that window, go tuck yourself in bed, and make an appointment with the therapist. Maybe the psychiatrist. Maybe go walk yourself
And
back
maybe
to the
the
6th
CIA.
floor at the psychiatric hospital, get you some rest, get some meds, get some therapy. You'll be right as rain in a few months.
Yes,
Don't worry
and
about
then
it.
put in an application with the CIA, because you are very good at spying on people.
You're very good at your job.
Very good at what you do.
The FBI
There's my
might really
positivity.
appreciate that. That was positive.
You're great at being a freak.
Or depending on where you live, whatever your country's equivalent is, hit up the
Yeah.
MI6? MIA. Nope, not MIA. That's a different thing. MI6. Am I wrong?
MI6, I think that's right. Yeah,
Right. I'm correct.
I think that's it. Yeah,
I don't know any other agency outside of
me neither.
That's the only international one I feel like I know.
So I guess they're doing a good job.
You're doing great. You're doing great. If you guys are listening and you've made it this far and we air this, comment below, let us know what your country's equivalent to the CIA is.
Tell us all your country's secrets.
Tell us your secrets. Tell me how you developed a skill to be staring in that window. If you are that saucing, tell me how you did that so I know how to keep you away from my house.
No, don't invite them to talk to you. If you invite them to talk to you, they might take it further.
This is assuming they've gone to bed and got the meds and had the psychiatry and all the things. We've had the mental health first. We've had the checkup. Go, you guys, if you haven't done it yet, go make your weekly therapy appointment.
Please. Your therapist will thank you. Well,
They may not. They
may not.
Your therapist
they will
is
help.
not your friend, but they will help you anyways. Just don't get it twisted. They are not your friend.
Don't
They
get it
don't love
twisted.
you.
And they're not in love with you either. That
No.
one random strange lady on TikTok.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a whole.
That was pretty-
That
that was
poor
pretty strange.
psychiatrist.
Oh boy.
But they're better people than I am. Anyways, that's a whole. That's a whole.
That's a whole other topic.
That's a different story for a different day. I feel like we've done a whole bunch of nothing as far as topic today, except for Jackson Wang. You guys got a good dose of that. Otherwise, enjoy your holiday. If you don't celebrate the holidays, that's fine. Enjoy your hopefully maybe a day off work or two. If you don't have that,
Yeah.
I hope you have a really delicious dinner.
Yes.
Get some good sleep.
Yes.
Go watch a Jackson Wang
I hope that
movie.
frozen pizza is fantastic.
Delicious. Put the frozen pizza in the trash and go get a taco from the street truck down the road. Don't do that.
Yeah. Do something nice for yourself. Self-care.
Self-care.
Gotta take care of yourself.
Self-care
Exactly.
is food truck tacos at 3 a.m. That's what you go do, guys.
Damn, I wish there was a food truck that was open at 3 a.m. around here.
Oh, no.
Actually, it's probably for a good thing that they're not.
I mean,
It's a good thing that they're not. For my health's sake.
Right. 'Cause you gotta look at the positives with the negatives there. It's better this way.
It's better this way. No taco for me.
It's fine. Look, you gotta do what you can do. I have one literally right down my street, but it is thankfully not open at 3 a.m. Yeah.
But yes, thank you everyone so much for listening. Follow us on our socials, Instagram, TikTok. They'll be in the links below.
Yeah.
I thank you for hanging on for this serious episode.
Serious
And I
fun.
hope that you found I hope you learned something new. It's important to learn. Learning's good for your brain. And I hope that you enjoyed the positivity in this episode. I hope you took some good lessons out of today to hopefully make your day a little bit better and your life a little bit stronger.
Did we have any good lessons?
I think we did.
Comment below
Don't
what
trust
the good lesson was,
strangers.
guys. Stranger
Don't
danger.
trust strangers. Look in people's windows. I think we have some good lessons.
These are good lessons. These are good. We gave career advice. This is fine.
But no, take care of yourselves, okay?
Yes.
Trust people, but take everything with a grain of salt. And
Okay to not
share
be
cultures. Love other people.
Okay. Yeah, that too. That
Yes.
last part. Yeah, heavy on that last part.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Agreed.
these are good lessons.
That was an excellent. Look at you with your tidbits. That was
I
a
know, I
beautiful tidbit.
learned. My tidbits, they grow every day.
Do they? Mine just droop. Sorry, that was. I couldn't help myself. I have no filter.
Put in the comments how far do your tidbits droop. Oh. Good
I'm walking
Lord.
away now. Bye.
We're
guys.
leaving. Goodbye.